Okay, so we've got the rudder pedals down here. Make sure you can push these pedals in left and right.
Yep, no worries. I thought we had a yoke.
No, all Boeings use yokes, and all Airbuses use joysticks. Yeah.
That's cool.
The brakes, if you slide your feet up to the top.
Yep, I got them.
Use your brakes. Yep. And have a feel for those brakes. How are your shins? They're all right?
Yep.
They're good? Okay. No, there's not much to talk about with you, I guess, but just have a feel for the controls. Left bank, right bank, nose down, and nose up. Okay, so feeling the full deflection of the controls.
Yep.
So on the ground we steer with our rudders. They're very sensitive, so left pedal goes left, right pedal goes right.
Yep.
Our two engines here, so these are our thrust levers. So you push them forward together to speed up, or you pull them back to slow down. And on landing we have reverse thrust by pulling up to halfway and all the way back, and opens up a little gap on the engines to help drag us to a stop. So have a go with that.
So I just
just reverse thrust. Alright. On top of the wings we've also got things called speed brakes, okay? And that's this one here. So they're there to push the aircraft down against the ground. It gives you more grip on the runway, on the wheels for braking. These will self-deploy, however you need to arm them in order for that to happen. So you just pick them up, bring it back about 1 centimeter and just rest it there. Okay, just have a go with that. That's it. Cool. Alright, we'll be doing those on our full stop landings. We'll be doing touch and goes, okay, and full stops. We've got our flaps lever here. So we've got flaps from 0 down to 40 degrees. With the flaps, what you have to do is you have to lift the lever up, and it allows you to move about. But at 1 and 15 here, you're going to get stuck, okay? And when you do get stuck, you just go down and up the other side. Okay, just have a go with that. Okay, so you come down to 40, back to 5. So these flaps will give you more lift for takeoff and landing.
Yep.
Okay, have you ever used a trim before?
Yeah, look, in small aircraft I have.
Oh, the trim wheel?
Trim wheel.
Except
and also we've got electric trim on most of the aircraft I fly.
Well, with your electric trim tab is over on the left here, on the left.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
So basically, pulling down trims down, pushing forward trims up. Trims forward, sorry. Yep. So pushing down is trimming backwards, pushing forward, pushing up is trimming forwards. Okay.
Yep.
So they're there to keep the center of gravity within the center. Makes your controls lighter for you.
Yep.
Artificial horizon.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm sure you know where this is.
Yep.
Now we've got the pitch lines here. Each line with a pitch is 2.5 degrees. And for takeoff, you need to rotate the nose up to 15 degrees for the takeoff.
Okay.
That's 2 lines
Two
above
lines
the
up.
10.
Yep.
So you have to remember that line there.
Yep.
So on takeoff, we'll raise the nose up to 15 degrees. Our turns, our angle of banking up here, do you remember these markings here?
Yep.
So they go 10, 20, 30 degrees.
Yep.
And our steep turns are 45 and 60.
60. We won't do 60s, will we?
No.
Barrel roll.
So the maximum
2G turns, mate. We're not going to do 2G turns.
So we're going to turn at 20. The standard turn in the Boeing 737 is 25. Okay, now this larger line here is 30, so 25.
So 25 is between the...
just between the 10 and the 20 there.
Okay.
Altimeter on the right here.
Yes.
Showing your altitude. We're going to climb to initially to 3,000 feet from the circuit.
Yep.
And airspeed is on the left there in knots.
Okay.
Okay. Your nav display here, your compass.
Yep.
So DI. You got U in the center there.
Yes.
And you got a heading bug, that pink line there.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll be following the heading bug as usual.
Yep.
Landing gear. So if you pull it out and up, that's gear up. You pull it out and down, that's gear down. Okay, just have a go with that.
What altitude do we raise that at?
Oh, basically, as soon as we get a positive rate of climb indication, we raise it up just to remove that drag. And finally, our engines. So we've got 2 gauges here called the N1.
Yep.
So as I start to thrust up here, can you see the underline just under the gauge?
Yes.
So the N1 gauge, N1's the name of that huge fan you see outside the engine. We've got 0 to 10, 0 to 100% N1. So N1 is basically the RPM of the engine, 100% meaning the maximum RPM. So as I start to thrust up, here's how we set the power. So if we call our set 40% N1, we bring the underline there up to the 4. Or we say set 60% N1, we bring the little underline up to the 6. So you set the engine a benchmark using the thrust levers, and the blue, which is what's happening right
we
now.
hold the brakes while we're doing this?
We've got the park brake on.
Okay, yep.
So it's fine. But yeah, so it takes a while to catch up. Okay.
Remember all that, John?
I've got to keep us in the air while I do all this shit, mate. This is
Most
going
of
to be
it I've
fun.
done on the simulator.
Alright, all ready to go. Turn all our landing lights on.
Okay.
Alright, and our seatbelt signs, flick it off and back on. Alright, park brake, push the latch forward to release. Here's our takeoff. What you're going to do initially is you're going to set 40% on the N1, and when the engines have caught up to that, you then give N1 a push. You hand it over to the auto throttle, and the auto throttle will automatically apply takeoff thrust for you. That leaves you to only concentrate on steering down the
Get down the
center.
runway.
When we get to rotation speed, well, I'll say rotate, and you just pull the controls back towards you, nose up to 15, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay, up to 40 degrees, 40%, sorry. Push N1. And off we go. So the rudders are very, very sensitive, so just a gentle touches with your toes will do.
Whoa, Johnny boy.
How many beers did you have, Jim?
Just a couple, Ronnie. Just give it a go, mate. You know, like.
Are you going to walk across the water or what?
Beautiful. Okay, V1, rotate. Nose up to
Nice for
15 degrees. Positive rate, gear up.
You're up.
And
Oh, come
out, and all the way up. Yep, cool. So we'll keep our wings level and hold the nose at 15 until we clear the terrain here. Flaps 1 at 180 knots here. Flaps up. Okay, nose down to 10 and climber's nose down. Now before you turn, there's something I need to tell you, that we don't actually turn with the rudders. Okay, so from this point on you can relax your feet, because when we turn we don't need rudders at all.
Right.
Okay, leveling off at 3000 here. Sorry for the late notice. Let's do 3500, we'll level off. So start pushing forward on the nose to level off. So just push the nose down.
Oh, okay. You want to go back to
Yep.
straight?
And level.
Sorry, I thought you wanted 10
level.
degrees.
Oh yeah, so we'll level off the altitude here at 3500 or so. Okay. And you just need to try and find that position that flies you level. So you can see we're still descending at the moment. So just bring the nose up slightly a bit more. Pull it back. Always fly with the yoke first. So attitude before you trim. Okay, you can see the nose, where the nose is right now. The altitude has come to a hold.
Yep.
Take note of that position there. So it's about 3.5 degrees nose up. Take note of that position, and that's basically where you want the nose to be every time we want to fly level. Okay, we're going to start a turn to the left now. So 25 degree turn to the left when you're ready. Okay, so turn a bit faster. And bring this triangle here over to 25. Okay, and just don't let the nose come up too much that we start to climb. And that's 25 there, that's perfect. Holding 25, so you actually have to hold it in. Now we're climbing up to 4000, so just pushing the nose down so we don't climb any further. On your compass, I'm going to bring the heading bug over. So heading of about 275.
going to try and hold 3,000, Ronnie.
Sorry?
Just going to come back down to 3,000.
Yeah,
3,000?
so descend back down to 3,000 if you can. And we're approaching our heading soon, so you need to roll the wings back to level. That's it. Alright, and bring us down to 3,000. Bring us down to 2,000 feet if you can as well. So to descend the aircraft properly at a nice, comfortable rate, all you have to do is bring the nose down to the horizon and sit it on the horizon. So you might find this a bit strange.
Yeah, it's just totally different, isn't it?
Right.
It's just weird.
So just up to the horizon again. Bring it back up.
It's dropping.
Yeah, because when you fly light aircraft, horizon is level. In this aircraft, horizon is for a descent. So bring our nose up to the horizon, and just hold it. Aim for the horizon.
It's going up again now. Yeah.
Feel free to be a bit more aggressive with the aircraft. Okay, and down to 2,000 feet. So descending down on the horizon. Okay, just on the horizon, just bring it back up. Okay, and 2,000 feet, level off. Okay, 2,000 feet. We're flying downwind here, so we've taken off, we've made a left turn.
Yep.
Flying downwind, turning base and final for landing runway 10.
10 it's out.
Sorry, guys, I'm like this.
Northeast.
Yeah, no, doing really well.
Yeah, it's only till you get used to it, John. That's all. You're just not used to it.
Just feels so different to what I'm used to flying, guys.
You got a little brown bag behind you in the seat. I'm not feeling sick yet, John. So you're doing all right.
Oh, good, Ronnie.
Looking good.
Mate, in my heyday, I could fly within about 50 feet,
50 feet, huh?
even in rough weather. This is bullshit. 150 feet out.
There you go, coming to within 50 feet. Alright, pulling back up. Okay, so maintain 2,000. We're going to make a left turn now, 25-degree turn to the left. Okay, so we'll start the turn now. 25 degrees. When you're turning, the nose should be approximately 5 degrees nose up, so 2 lines above the horizon. So you want to keep your nose there and turn our angle, our wings over to 25. That should fly you level. That's it. Looking good. So 2,000 feet, perfect. 25 degrees. Turning onto final.
What are you going to do? Just climb down?
This is it, Ron.
This is it.
I think we're all going to die.
Just when you're landing.
So we'll do one normal circuit, and on your next one you're going to do the massive, we'll give you a 35 knot crosswind.
Huh?
And we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Alright, approaching our heading bug.
Alright, is there runway?
Rolling level. At this point, we want to lower the nose down and begin our descent. You have the runway in sight?
Yep.
Okay, gear down. Flaps 5.
Oh gosh.
Down, up the other side.
Trying.
Pull out. Yep, that's it. Alright, and just keep our nose on the horizon for a gradual 3-degree descent.
Runway.
Can you see it?
Have you used the PAPI before?
Oh yeah, I can see
The
it.
red and yellow lights on either side of the runway?
Right.
I can see it.
No?
No.
So the PAPI, they come in either red or yellow. And basically when you get half yellow and half red, it indicates that your glide slope is perfect. When you get too much red, it means you're too low on glide slope. When it's too much yellow, like it is now, it means you're too high. So you can adjust your
Throttle.
glide path accordingly. Set flaps to flaps 15.
Luckily enough.
Yeah.
With the Flightsim.
Yeah.
And line up with the runway. As you set flaps, nose want to float up, so push forward to stop
Doing
that.
it some of the thing.
It's going to slow us down a bit. Okay. And as I said, flaps 30, you're going to nose will float up quite tremendously. So wash the nose. Continue lining up.
400.
It's a bit more to the left. Okay, raising our nose here, back on profile. Getting a bit too low. That's good.
We're all going.
Cool. It's cool, Ron.
Oh,
It's cool, Ron. It's cool, Ron. It's cool.
Alright, have your right hand ready to flare at 50 feet. Have your right hand on the thrust. So gently power back here. Power back and gently raise that nose to flare. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to take off. Give it halfway. And full power. Okay. Rotate. Gear up. I'm just doing it quick so we can clear that mountain.
Please.
Alright, just bring the nose to 15.
Flaps.
We'll leave the flaps for now. We need that extra angle of climb. So you get over the mountains. You can see our wheels aren't going up. Something's wrong. So we have a problem.
Oh shit. Problem.
That's cool, guys.
Wheels haven't gone up. No.
We need them to land. We need them to land
Alright,
anyway.
make a left here. We'll clear the mountain. Level out at 3,000 feet here.
Let's get a little mirror out and have a look.
Okay, just maintain 3,000 and turn left onto our heading bug.
Hey, the wheels come up.
There's your wind.
Oh, great. This is going to be exciting, fellas.
Wheels come
Okay,
up.
maintain 3,000.
Every confidence in you, Captain Yanni.
You have, do you, mate?
Oh.
Jesus.
Alright, roll wings level onto the heading bug.
Sorry, guys. We got tons of wind here.
Lots of wind. So you got 28 knots from directly from the right on landing. So what you can do is now, instead of flying the perfect circuit, roll level about here, come at an angle.
Fly me to the
You need to fight the wind as you come in. So fly about fly where the pink line is, about 267 on our heading. Okay, wings level, down the heading bug. Okay, roll wings level here. We need to prepare the aircraft for a full stop landing, so you need to arm the speed brakes. So pick up and just, yep, that's it, let it go there. And auto brakes, switch over to 2. So that's automatic landing, so you don't have to use our toe brakes in this case. So it will operate the toe brakes for you automatically. We need to start our left turn now, so to the left now we go. Okay, just turn at 25 degrees. That's it. And set flaps to 15. I'll put our wheels down. Yep. Keep the left turn going at 25, even 30 degrees now. I've set the heading for with the wind accounted for, so just fly the heading there. And I've just set flaps 30. Okay, you can see we've rolled out short of the runway because the wind's blowing us this way.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to get back on track. So turn right about 110.
The wind's coming from our right.
Yep, blowing you to the left. We need to commence gentle descent on the horizon here now. Looking good. Now just on the horizon, just nose back up on the horizon. Otherwise we'll be descending too low. And back to the left. Okay, just pulling our nose back up. Rolling the wings level here and fly out at an angle like this. Just keep you on track. Okay, back onto the heading bug, otherwise we'll get blown off track. Okay, and just keep our nose down so we can continue the descent. And see the runway. Okay, push it down hard. There's your runway. Okay, keep the runway in sight. You need to go a bit more to the left. So just having the nose on the horizon, you want to just fly as parallel and let the wind drift us back.
Just a bit of yaw, Yanni, you'll be alright.
I can give you some yaw if you want, mate.
Alright, so you can start your rudders if you like. Just start lining up with the runway. So feel free to use your rudders. And just fly out to the left a bit more, keeping the nose down so we can continue the descent on the horizon. Alright, we're getting back, but you need to yaw back to the right to come in at an angle as we get back on track to continue fighting the wind. Getting a bit low. Looking good, looking very good. Making sure we've got a bit of a descent rate going still. Okay, I'll power back for you here. Kick the rudders back to center. Straighten us back up with the rudders. Yep. And controls into the wind. To the right. Controls to the right. Yep.
This
And
is
I'll-
great, guys.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a good landing at all.
We haven't landed
Left
yet,
rudder,
Sean.
left rudder. Left rudder. So
I'm
left
trying-
rudder
I'm trying to-
and controls into the
Sorry,
wind.
guys. Oh, this is not good. Not good.
Oh, just made it.
Well done, Johnny.
That was bullshit.
Good landing, Captain. Thank you.
Mate, we're safe. We're good. I don't want to do that
Just a bit
again.
of damage to the bloody starboard wing, but that's all right.
All right, who's next?
Mate, that
Is-
was...
Oh, yeah.